So last night I was heading up there for a camp, but I had to make a last minute decision as the conditions got a little bit too dangerous and I chose somewhere else to camp. Come along for the adventure and see where I camped out. What's good everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, I'm DJ from DJ Hikes, and today we're going for a wild camp. We are in the Lake District as usual, and it is a mixture of weather emotions today. I've seen sun, I've seen rain, I've seen fog, I've seen a rainbow, I've seen it all. So it's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. We're heading up to Wetherlam via Steel Edge, and yeah, it's going to be a good one, so come on for the ride and I'm sure you'll enjoy it just as much as I will. But check this out first. It's a good job that these boots are waterproof. Otherwise I would have had wet feet right from the start then, which would not have been good, but luckily, bone's eye. Let's head up. So, the route we're taking today is via Steel Edge, like I said earlier, which is a short, quick route up to the summit of Wetherlam via an edge. It's not exactly like a dangerous edge. Don't get me wrong, if there's ice on it and it's wet, it could certainly be dangerous, but it's not like a striding edge or a swivel edge or a sharp edge. It's very different. I've been up here before in the summer and it was a nice little route actually. So that's where the route we're heading up. But I am getting very soggy already, so I have to put this hood back up. So yeah, I'll tune in with you when the rain calms down a little bit, because I think it's going to be on and off all day. Don't know if you can see, fog's covering it, but all the snowy fells in the background looked beautiful a minute ago. We've got to tackle this, and this is just the start. It does level out in a little bit, but then it goes drastically uphill. So let's get moving and get some incline nailed. I'll see you soon. So we're just getting our first view of the snowy tops here. Looks like a lot of it's melted on this section here, but I bet you it's full up there. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Just getting a good view here of what Steel Edge is, so I'm going to show you. This is the start. It runs all the way up here, up to the top of there, and then Wetherlam summit is there, so you go around. So that's where we're heading up. What do you think? Is it going to be fun? Let's go and find out. Oh. These weather conditions are a bit naff, but that doesn't stop us from getting out and having experiences, because you don't learn anything if you just stay indoors. Yeah, what's this gate sound like? Let's have a look, you ready? Oh, she's a beauty. I love a good gate. Can't beat the noise of a good gate. It's only forecast to be about 25 mile an hour winds at the top, but that can always change. So we just have to be conscious of that and where we pitch when we go up to the top. So yeah. How cool is this section here? If I didn't have a big pack on me, I would definitely climb up this. How cool's that? That is a climber's dream. Yeah, if I didn't have this huge pack, I'd definitely give that a go. And if it wasn't wet, maybe it's something we can come back and do in the summer. Give that a climb. That'd be pretty fun. Oh, I've got a feeling this is going to be boggy. It's going to be bog central, innit? I just know it. The path going up to Steel Edge is very, very unpath-like. You kind of just got to keep an eye on the grass, and you can see where footprints have been before, but it's not a very well defined path. So a bit of good navigation skills really helps here. I'm blowing out my arse though. Oh. I'm only at the bottom, I haven't even started the edge yet. This rock landed here for people to get on. What a cool place, rock. Wow. Even though it's foggy, the views are stunning. So nice just to be out here in nature, and you know what I mean, enjoying it no matter the weather, because I could have quite easily said, nah, I'm not going today, the weather's turd, you know what I mean, but what else would I have done? Sat in my house and played on my computer? Probably. But guess what? We're gonna have a sick camp instead. Right, so let's get down this rock without slipping on my ass. Hey! It's a cool rock. Right, so I just dipped off the edge to gather my thoughts really, because I'm starting to decide that maybe this was not the right choice. Looking at Steel Edge as I'm getting closer, looks very, very icy. And I've got micro spikes, but is that going to be enough? I don't know. So I'm going to have a wee, have a think about what I'm going to do. And there might possibly be a change of plans. Maybe we don't go up Wetherlam. Maybe we just camp lower down, below Wetherlam. I need to have a think. Right, I'll check in with you soon once I've had a wee and had a think. Right, plan of action. I'm going to carry on up the edge, and I'm going to see what it's like closer up when it gets steep, because on this not so steep section I can walk back down it, which is absolutely fine, but what I don't want to do is commit to the edge and then not being able to turn back on myself, because then you're in a very sticky situation. So I'm going to carry on up here, get to the bottom of the steep section and gauge whether it's safe to carry on, or do we just turn back and find another camp spot? Because we could always camp down here. You know what I mean? The views are still awesome. There's that light coming in over there. You see it? Like, the views here are stunning. So I'm not too fussed about changing plans, but it would be nice to just commit to the plan that I said. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting a bit closer and figure it out, and I'll let you know when I know. Sometimes what makes a good hiker or a good wild camper is being able to make decisions that go against your original plans. So I don't feel a need that I need to go and do what I set out to do, because if it's going to put me at risk, there's no point doing it. But that's the mindset you've got to have when you're out in the outdoors. Sometimes plans change, and that's fine, because that's what's going to keep you safe. This is boggy as hell. Oh God. Absolute minefield of bog. So yeah, I'm going to head up this easy section here, get closer, then have a look. See you soon. Right, okay, I've decided it's not happening. The wind has suddenly picked up and it's absolutely whipping down the side of Wetherlam and hitting the edge, and I really don't want to be on that edge with it hitting me like real hard, so it's not worth it. I'm not doing it. So instead we're gonna go and find a spot over here. Don't know if you can see the light hitting them hills over there, beautiful. I'm gonna go back down, go over there, find a spot with a view of them hills and set up camp for the night. We're not going home, we're just changing plans. Let's do it, because I think it's just way too dangerous. It's dead slippy. Even the rocks are not even icy, they're just slippy, and I don't want to risk it, especially with this big heavy pack on and trying to record at the same time. Just not worth it. So that's fine, plans changed, but we're still going to get a good camping. So I'll see you soon when I get down this edge and onto the new path, because yeah, it's all the way over there. Whoa, am I glad I changed my mind. You probably can't even hear the wind because of the wind muff, but Jesus. Well, so that's how windy it is. Just took my waterproof cover off. Whoa! Shit, really went on my arse then. Right, I'm glad I've made this decision. This was the right decision, and yeah, the safest decision. Oh, let's sort this bag out. Get into some shade from that. Ooh, get some cover from that wind. I'm not going up the edge in that, not when it's slippy, and I'm not equipped right and I want to try and record, not a chance. So yeah. Oh, you missed out on a good one then. I just hit a bit of soggy bog on the way down the veer, slipped on my arse. My phone went in it, so charger port first, obviously. So that's probably not going to charge at all tonight, which is fun. Hopefully I can dry it out later on with the with me pad pump. I'll blow some air into it and try and dry that out, but yeah, it definitely went full on into the bog. Yeah, I didn't hurt myself or anything, but I slipped around my arse. Oh, that would have made a good clip, wouldn't it? Let's be careful going down here, eh? I'm almost down now anyways. Yeah, sometimes you just got to make a better choice, and I'm definitely glad I've made it. It's about 100 times less windy down here. And it's not my tent that I'm worried about. Ooh, it's not my tent that I'm worried about in the wind. It's the it was the actual going up the edge, like the hiking part. My tent would have been fine, but would I have got there to find out if my tent was going to be fine? Potentially not. So, whoop, boggy bog. Yeah, I'm going to put this down before I step on my arse again. But we're heading up this path now, and we're going to go up here somewhere. Can we get across this one though? Is the answer. Not the answer, the question. Oh god, that's a dodgy rock to step on. Maybe we stand on this one and just send it. Bit slippy. That was risky, but we made it. My goodness. Imagine if I fell in there. That would have been a trip over. Done. See you later. Home time. No coming back from that one. Plus more bog. Uh-oh. We've committed. That's a big step, that. I'm only 5'7". That was like at least 3 foot stretch. Right, where's this bloody path gone? Oh, it's here. On it. Sound. Right, let's crack on. Tell you what, we've not got long until sunset. I think it's like an hour and 15 minutes, so we need to start getting a move on. I'm now on the path that I pointed to before when I was over there. Where was I at? I was on that bit over there. I'm now here, so we're on the right track and we're just heading up to find somewhere to pitch that's discreet, because we are pretty low down and yeah, I don't want to get moved on, so I'm going to find somewhere that's flat and discreet, hopefully, but with some good views. Wow, that whole snowy landscape is stunning. Let's see if I can zoom these in a little bit. Look at that. There's not a breath of wind over here. This was a good decision. I'm happy I've made this. But we do need to find somewhere to camp. Where that could be, I don't know. Right, so I'm currently scouting around for a pitch. I do have one potential right here. It's just flat enough to fit my tent in. The guy in might be a bit awkward, but we'd fit it in there. Quite sheltered from the wind, nice views. But yeah, I'm gonna just have a little another venture around a bit further that way and see what I can find. Alright kid, how's it going? Right, I found the spot. Had to go a little bit lower down, but it's way flatter, so it's sheltered from the wind as well, so this will should fit my tent in perfect. And when the sky does clear, I'm gonna get some nice views. So yeah, let's get the tent up. looks like before she's guyed out, which is pretty nice. Well, not exactly flat, but it will be absolutely fine. Such a strong tent. And that's without even guyed out. Once this thing's guyed out, it's like a house. So yeah, let's get the guy lines in. There she is. The Optimus X-Lite Nomad Solo. 1.5 man tent. It is a 1.8 kilograms and she's a little beast. Absolute belter. Look at this. Now it's guyed out. A little bit tighter. Ain't moving that. So let's get in the tent, get everything set up and get warm because I'm getting real cold. Home for the night. Nice. Right, let's get changed. Can't show you this bit, so I'll see you in a minute. Peace. I've got fresh undies on. I've just put my base layer pants on. I've got me down pants, my Nature Hike down booties, some fresh gloves, fresh fleece. I'm already feeling loads warmer. So now the job is to unpack the bag and set the tent up. Can you hear that wind? It's picking up a little bit. Yeah, pack the bag, unpack the bag should I say, and set the tent up and get some food on is the priority right now because I am getting very, very hungry. We have some real nice cake for later on, which is staring at me and asking me to eat it now. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna save that for after my food. So yeah, what we could do is I can show you what I've got here. Obviously, I've got the UL 850 down quilt, the Light Tour R7.5 sleep pad. I've got this foam mat covering my butt at the minute. And the Trekology Aloft Ultra pillow, good kit. I'm also going to have to sleep on the opposite end of this tent. This is technically the foot end, that's the head end, but I'm on a slight downhill, so I'll just sleep this side. It's no biggie, not a problem. So yeah, I'm going to unpack the tent, unpack my bag and get a brew on. So once I've unpacked, actually no, you can stay there while I unpack. Let's have a look. All my food, iPad for when we watch some films later on, some fluffy socks, we're going to need them at some point, chill beam, which is a light source, show you. Obviously, you blow it up, put some air into it and then put it up here like a little strip light. Fire maple cooking system. Not tried this out yet. This will be the first time I try this out on this test, this camp. I'm looking forward to trying it out. Looks really, really good. Electricals, first aid kit, cloth, hand warmers, wipes, rubbish bags, another little pot for my brews, and another little light source. Another little chill beam, Glow Mad Mini. These are really awesome, these, honestly. They weigh nothing, they fold up and you just inflate them like this. Look at that. You can use it for looking around for things, you can hang it up here if you wanted to, stick it between the fly sheet. So you've got like a little, oh god, oh Jesus. You know what I mean. You could put it further up though. But yeah, they're really awesome, these come in handy. Let's put that down for now. These views I've got from my tent is absolutely unreal. I'm going to show you now. One sec. Turn off, will you, man? Look at this. This is what I'm going to see for until it gets dark and first thing in the morning. So you might not be able to make it out, but I'm going to try and help you. All these fells are just full of snow, and with my naked eye it looks beautiful. The camera obviously doesn't do it justice, but yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I'm going to put some pictures of it up on my Instagram, so if you want to see them, head over to the Instagram djhikes_, and you'll see them there, because I'm going to get plenty of pictures of that because it's beautiful. So I'm going to organise this tent a little bit, and I'll bring you back when I'm making a brew, because I am thirsty and hungry. See you soon. I think it's time for a brew and test out this this fire maple stover. So it's a, what is it? I think this is a 750 pot. I've paired this with an ultralight backpacking stove. Absolutely tiny little thing. I can't open it. Ugh, get stuck. What's going on here? Oh my god, please don't do this to me now. Why can't you unlock that? Right, we're sorted. It got jammed. It was at a weird angle, so they just pull down and move. But I must have put it away wrong when I folded it up, and it just got jammed. But yeah, so this is the pot. This is my gas. So this just goes on here like this. Whew. Oh nice, I've just got a nice big bit of turd there. Not my turd, obviously. Animal turd. Doesn't matter. I'm going to make enough for a cup of soup and a brew. So, tell you what, where's my brew pot at? Where's all the time go? So if I go for 2 cups of this. One, that's pretty much full bottle, isn't it? Oh, 2 bottles actually. I'm not going to make a full cup of brew actually, so that'll do. And that is us cooking on gas. So what we need to do now is get the food bag, get a coffee sachet out. It's quite nice being able to cook with the door open. Usually you just got to have it closed and crack it a bit, but it's a decent night. So we're going to go for brewski in here. I always bring some caramel syrup because, you know, we're living in 2026 and no one just has plain coffee anymore. You go to Starbucks and you get a oat milk flat white green blue mocha latte. So that's always got to have some caramel syrup. We'll get a cup of soup out. We're getting there. Get my spark out, some stirrage. It's getting dark now. I don't know why. I don't know if this happens to anyone else, right? But I've got such a small space, but I lose everything. I cannot keep anything in the right place and where I need to keep it at all. It does my head in. Honestly, I will lose the same pair of gloves 100 times. Try and keep it organised, it just doesn't work. Right, we're boiling. Knock that off. Oh, that's lovely and warm, that. Let's get some in here for the brew. Oh, lovely. Let's give that a stir. Oh, it even smells delicious. We'll use this in here. Because what we'll do is when we cook later on, when I cook my pasta, I'll cook it in this pot. And then when I want to make another brew, I'll just use this single pot for on the little stove. I might put 2 of them in there actually, because I'm a greedy git. Let's see. See, I was just about losing things. I'm already thinking, where the hell did I put that lighter? Like, I actually don't know. Honestly, I'm useless. I'll find it in a minute. You know what? No, I'm not going to put 2 in there. 1's fine. Stop being greedy. Oh. Crunchy croutons. Let's give the brew a whirl as well, see what that's like. Whoa! Okay, I know I'm going to say it, that's hot. And I should have expected it because I've just watched the water boil. But shit, that's hot. Oh, yes. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Just what I needed, that. Just what I needed. Just missing some bread off this, you know. I should have brought some. I did last time. Oh, that's so nice. When you're cold, some warm soup. Can't beat it. I don't normally eat this stuff, but when I'm out on a camp, it's just what I need. Right. I'm going to get comfortable, sit and eat this. I'll tune back in with you soon. I'll sit and enjoy my brew and have my soup. See you soon. Okay, so I've just had a pretty big gust hit the tent that I wasn't expecting. So I need to go out and check the guidelines to make sure that everything's nice and tight, because the wind is obviously going to pick up and I want to make sure that everything's secure. Right, see if that's, for example, that is loose. That's loose. Let's get these nice and tight. And I don't have my waterproof on. Oh. Nip these up. See, that's loose as hell. Let's sort this out. Oh god, that's bloody things come off. That's my own fault. That, you know what I did there when I unclipped the door before, I must have pulled that off. Idiot. Good job I noticed that now. Looking pretty good now, to be honest with you. Yeah, that looks loads better. Let's get back in this tent. Ooh. Close right down. Right, put them boots back up there. So, at least I've been out and checked that everything is nice and secure. Obviously because it wasn't, so it needed doing. But now I know that it's safe. I think I'm going to get the sleeping pad pumped up so I'm a bit further off the ground, and get my feet in this quilt because they're getting a bit cold. Even though I've got my fluffy socks on and my down boots, I think I need to get a bit more covered up, so I'm going to do that now. See, that's it. Don't know if you picked that up then, but it's definitely, wind's definitely picking up. Ooh, windy. Tell you what, I'm glad I changed my mind, and I'm glad I'm not at Wetherlam right now, because I can hear the wind coming all the way from the, is it the northeast or northwest actually, because we're getting southeasterly winds. But yeah, I can hear it all flying over. It's like a train. It's weird. You hear the wind coming, and then you're just waiting, then you suddenly feel it hit the tent. So yeah, I'm very glad I changed my mind. I'm quite happy wearing that though, because it's got some really nice views. And at the end of the day, I just want an experience with some nice views. I'm not always about going up to the summits and having a summit camp, because you can have just a nice time going lower down. Like my last camp was fairly low on Home Fell, and what a fantastic camp that was. Beautiful. Right, I'm off the floor. Oh, one last thing to pump up actually is my pillow. I almost forgot about you, you little bugger. You little sausage. I just do this by mouth because it's only little. I say little, it's actually massive. If I do it by mouth, I can get it to the exact softness that I like, because I don't like it too hard. Just there, perfect. Let's have a lie down and see how it is. Oh, lovely. Right, let's get inside this quilt for a little bit. Get your feet in it. And later on, when I actually go to sleep, I will strap this to my pad, so that when I'm in bed, it's sealed the right way around the pad. And honestly, it is so warm. It's absolutely belting. So yeah, we'll do that later on though. I don't need to do that now. But for now, I'm going to chill out in my quilt and try and get warm. Or stay warm, should I say. Because my feet are cold. So I'll tune back in with you if anything interesting happens, or when it's time to make some more food. I've just been sat here chilling, playing on my phone, doing now, eating snacks. I realised I should probably stop eating snacks and make some proper food. So we are going to make some pasta. I've got some tomato and basil pasta, 2 packs of it, because I'm greedy. And the secret weapon is cheese string. This makes it 10 times better. So we're going to get that cooking up in a minute and enjoy that. You always make sure you crack your tent open if you're cooking inside it, because you don't want to be cooking in your tent in a sealed up tent, because you're going to end up ending yourself. It's not ideal. It's not what we come out to do. So let's get the pasta in here. We come out to do camps with the intentions of going home, not staying here to be found. Oh god, I need a rubbish bag for that. That is messy. Second one. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a little bit of water in this pot, just to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. It gives it a bit of a liquid, like saucy texture. Put it on a low simmer. Yeah, this fire maple cooking system is really good. Really rate it. That's better. Look at that. We can see what we're doing now. Good thing about these pastas, they just need warming through. Honestly, game changer this, by the way. Whoa, the wind's kicking the camera everywhere. Sorry about that, you're getting knocked all over the spot then. I need a picture of this for the gram, because it looks bloody lovely. I would say that is ready. So let's knock that off. Have a taster. Let's take that off there, make sure that's completely locked off. Let's have a blast. Instantly super nice, and the pot is so nice and warm on my hands. Woo! You see that? Cheesy pasta. Look at the cheese pull on that. God, it's actually too cheesy for me to break off the spoon. Break from the bowl. End up whipping me in the face. Oh my god. Let's just go for it. This is good. Whoop. Nearly dropped it. Whoop, you've gone. You fell over. I said the cheese strings make it nice. They don't make it easy to eat. Oh. The pasta got absolutely done in, and it was lovely. But now we're on to the best part of food, the cake. And I'm gonna try not to eat both of these. I might save one for my missus tomorrow. But my god, they look good. Holy hell. Oh. Look at this. Hang on. Take this plastic sheath off. Oh god. I'll have to lick that clean in a minute. Look at that. Hang on. Look at that bad boy. Aldi special. Let's see what we're saying. Alright, let's rate it out of 10. I always need a second bite to rate something. You can't rate it off the bat. Let's have another go. It's super cold. I'd say it's a 7. It's not a 10. Decent. It's not a 10 though. It's not even a 9. It's a 7. It's a bit dry, if anything. You know what I mean? There's not much flavour going on. Like, yeah. Just feels like a digestive with a bit of caramel on it. But I guess that's nice. I'm gonna tidy the tent up because it's a bit of a shithole. Go for a wee, and then I'm gonna get wrapped up into bed and go to sleep, I think, because I'm pretty tired now after all that munch. And it's getting on like 20 to 10 now. By the time I'm finished, it'll probably be 10 o'clock, and that'll be time for me to get my head down, or at least get comfortable, get nice and warm, get a film on and relax. So if anything crazy happens in the middle of the night, I will bring you back straight away and show you and tell you. But if not, I'll see you in the morning, and let's hope we get a really, really good sunrise, because fingers crossed the weather is meant to be super nice in the morning. So see you then. Peace. Morning, campers.
Had a pretty decent sleep. How many hours did we get? Oh, it didn't record the data apparently, so that's not good. But I do think I slept from around midnight to 2:30. I woke up for half an hour, and then I slept from 3 o'clock till now, and it's currently 7:23. That means the sun is about to rise soon, actually. Should we look outside? Oh, beautiful. Wow, look at all them layers. That is stunning. It is chilly though. Let's clip that up. My watch said it's -1. Let's just lie here and take in some of these views. Wow. Unbelievable. What a place to wake up to. What a lovely morning, eh? Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. The tent looking nice on its own in the sun. The morning glow. What a beauty. Look at that for a shot. Sheesh. What a place to wake up to, eh? The Langdale Pike's over there looking very snowy. What a beautiful shot that is. I have to get my phone out. Wow. And this is why we do this stuff. Because if you stayed indoors, you would not get to experience stuff like this. Wow. Right, let's go get some gloves on. My jacket is freezing. Well, I cannot get over how nice this place looks right now. What a beautiful sunrise we've had. And then we've got all the snowy hills over there. Just so grateful for being able to do this and share it with you guys, because honestly it's absolutely special. It does something for the soul, this, and it's only positive. There's no negativity right here right now, just positive vibes, and it's hard to come by nowadays. There's negativity in everything, but honestly there's nothing negative here right now. Wow. I think I'm going to get a brew on very soon. I'm just going to tidy up a little bit first because it's a right mess. Organise some stuff. I'll get a brew on. So I'll see you in a minute when I'm boiling the kettle. Lovely brew on the go. That fire maple cooking system is very, very good. I really rate it. It boiled really fast. It boiled really, really fast. Put its mic somewhere else. And yeah,
very good. Bit of grass in me brew, but it's alright. It was a bloody good camp last night. It was a really good camp last night. Enjoyed that. This morning was absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad that the plans changed yesterday and I went with my gut and chose this new location, because I have woke up to the most beautiful views ever. I'm sure I would have got even better views up there, but I am more than happy with this. This has made my day. This has made my week, in fact. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. And yeah, it's been good to bring you along with me and show you what I get up to on these camps. Because it's a lot of people don't realise what goes into going for a wild camp. It's not as simple as just going out with a tent. You've got to have all the right gear, you've got to have all the right food, hydration, you've got to have the right sleeping systems, you've got to have everything correct. You've got to know where to pitch, when to make a decision and change your decision. You've got to, there's lots of factors that come into it. And then when it's winter, it's very, very long nights. Like the sun went down at 5:30 and it didn't come back up until like started getting bright at 7 o'clock this morning. So, you know what I mean, that's a long time. So you need to know how to occupy yourself, bring good food, bringing stuff to watch. I have an iPad, so I was watching a film here and there, and then I was organising stuff on my phone and like chatting to my missus, because I have signal actually, so I was just texting my missus back and forth. But yeah, it's good, really good. It's funny, right, because you can see me sat in my tent, but you should see what I'm seeing, honestly. So whilst you're looking at me in my tent, I'm looking at this. This is my view. Absolutely mental. Feels like I'm in a different country when I'm inside the tent and I'm just looking towards these snowy mountains. Doesn't feel like I'm in the Lake District at all. Feels like a different country. Right, I've had me fun. It's been nice, but unfortunately, it's time to pack up. So I've just got changed out of me down pants and I put my base layer back on that was wet last night, but it seems to be dry actually. I think it is anyways. Hopefully. Might feel slightly a little bit damp now I've got it on, but it's too late now. We've got it on, so it's staying on. No doubt it'll just dry out anyways. So I'm gonna get the boots on. Let my feet stay warm at least. 2 big thick pairs of socks on. Ooh. And then start packing away. Which is the not so fun part. We need to sort all this out. And I think what I'm going to do first is get my sleeping bag away, my down gear away, and get it all inside of a dry sack. So let's do that first. All packed away. We've got 2 pegs left there and we're pretty much done. So let's pack the rest of it in the bag. All packed up and leaving no trace. As you can see, I've made sure There's nothing on the floor. And as I'm walking around now, I'm just double checking, making sure there's nothing I've left on this floor that you can see I've even been here. Oh, actually, see, there we go. A little bit of rubbish. Put that in my pocket. It's always good to double check because if I didn't, I would have missed that. Another look. I think we're good. All you'll see is just a slight dry patch of grass. Job's a good one. It's a shame to be going home because it's such a beautiful day, an absolute stunning morning, but needs must. We've had a good camp, so I'm gonna get this bag on and we'll start making tracks back to the car. That's where we were meant to be last night, up there, but we just had to bail on it, to be honest, because that's the edge that goes all the way up and then loops round to Wetherlam summit, but it just wasn't safe conditions last night. It was way too windy, it was way too icy, too slippy, and there's no way I could have recorded and brought you guys with me whilst trying to get up there safely. So I opted for a safer option, and we still had a wicked camp, so yeah, I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy with that decision as well, because safety is obviously always a priority. You don't have to make stupid decisions and put yourself in danger to have fun. You can pick the safe option and have fun. Right, let's try not to slip down here. I'm going to wrap the video up here anyways, because there's no point you seeing me walk back to the car. Just the same way we went yesterday evening. So yeah, if you like this content, drop us a subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if I made the right decision to choose a different location, and if you're happy with it. But until next time, peace, see you in the next one.